Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply. In this video, we're going to be unboxing some DuraTherm door liners for the GMC Savana and Chevy Express. Let's get into it. Okay, we have here the DuraTherm door liners from legendfleet. This is for the GMC Savana and the Chevy Express, which is basically the same van in a lot of different ways. The cargo area is basically identical between these two vans, both manufactured by GM, of course. And what we have here are just the door liners. And so these cover the doors. So now that we have everything out of the box, you can see here that the door liners actually just cover essentially where there would be glass windows in the back of the van. And so you can see on our Savana behind me, we have no glass. There's the glass delete on the side door. We do have glass in the rear, but this essentially covers where that glass would be, because on the lower part of the doors in the Savana Express, there is that factory paneling there, which there's really no use in covering that up because it doesn't do a good job of insulating and protecting the inside of the door mechanism that's right there. Now, you do need to choose between the hinged side door like we have here and the sliding door. And so just make sure that you make that selection correctly because the liners are different. Now, one thing I want to show you is this. We actually ordered for the first time that we've been doing these videos in a white finish as opposed to the textured gray. So these are all this bright white finish. What we wanted to do in this van was just brighten it up back there. Plus, we've never done a white liner install before, so we wanted to show you what that looks like. Now, I have a sample here of the textured gray. You can see, obviously, quite a bit darker, and there is a textured finish, if you will, to this liner. Now on the white, it's just a flat surface. There's no texturing to it, but it's super bright. You know, if I hold this up to the light, it's almost a little bit translucent here around the edges. I can see from the insulation behind it. So just a super white color. Now also in the box here, I do have installation hardware. It looks like this is just going to be using some self-threading screws. I know for some applications, there's going to be a plastic push and clip that'll go into a factory hole, but that really is dependent on the vehicle, if there are those holes in the vehicle to use. And in this case, it doesn't look like there are. So we have these self-threading screws. There's almost a little spacer built in to the top of the screw before we have the screw head here, and then it's painted white to match the color of these holes right here, and it'll blend in nicely right there on the panel. So we've got all of our self-threading screws right here to attach these liners. Just looks like it's 2, 4, 5, 6 on this one. Another one, 6 here. Looks like 8 holes here and 8 holes right there. So it's going to be a pretty simple installation. Now with DuraTherm liners, you do purchase your walls, your doors, and your ceiling liners separately. Or on upfitsupply.com, you can look for our Legend liner package where we basically put it all together, where you get your walls, doors, and ceilings together, and then you can add a floor and some other accessories from Legend as well. So you're just going to make sure that you're aware of that and buy the door liners and think that you're getting coverage for the entire van, and then you're a little bit surprised when you get these little 4 panels popping out of the box. Now, the DuraTherm, as you can see here, has a layer of insulation on the back. So there's this reflective foil, and then behind that, there's this layer of black insulation right here that's going to add some insulation benefit in the back of the van, because as you know, cargo vans are kind of loud, and there's no internal paneling or anything like that to keep road noise down or to keep temperatures under control back there. So this is really going to help with that in your van. So we've got, I believe this is a, just from the size, a back door window area panel. This one looks like it might be a side door panel. We have another, maybe side door, and then a rear door right here. And one thing I'm noticing on these liners, no, not on that one, but on this one, is we do have some scoring right here around these tabs. So what that might mean is you actually bend these almost 90 degrees, and they kind of go into the top portion of that window area, that window cavity, to attach. And so you're going to bend those a little bit. But we're going to be installing this in the van behind me, so make sure you watch that video to get an idea on how this is installed. Now we do have here a full parts list of everything that you should be getting. Looks like 4 panels, some hardware. And then we also have a little guide here for how to install the door liners. And got a little QR code right there for getting the detailed installation guide. So it's nice they include this on the box. Sometimes it's also on a QR code on a label on the box, so you can also scan that for the installation instructions. Or head to upfitsupply.com, look for the GMC Savana door liners, and we're gonna have a link to those installation instructions as well. So everything that you need for a successful installation here, great product. Again, we're gonna be unboxing the wall liners and ceiling liners separately and then installing those on the van behind me, so be sure to check out those videos as well. Now, if you're looking for these liners or any other equipment to get your van ready for work, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.